Salute to the subscribers, man. All the watchers, all the listeners out there, man. It's iBall Network Podcast, man. We back with another episode 21. We appreciate y'all, man. I'm your man, J-Meeks. Got my guy, P-Boat. What's good, dude?
Yeah.
Salute. My guy, CD.
What up, people?
So, yeah, man, we out here, man. NBA Finals time. It's back again. We got the Lakers versus the Heat. And, yeah, so we excited about what's about to happen. That's what we've been waiting for. So we're going to get into the series on who we think is going to win, how many games, and how we think the series is going to pan out. So whoever want to start, let's get into it.
Go ahead, see.
All right, man. You already know, man. I'm
Out the
going with
bottle.
the Lake Show. I'm going with the Lake Show, man. I think the Lakers, I've been picking them in 6 in the past 2 series, and they finished them a little bit earlier. But I'm going to still stick with that prediction just because I feel like the Heat are a good team. They have a lot of bodies to throw at LeBron. They got a lot of 3-and-D players, and they've been shooting good from 3. The only thing that I see that can be a big advantage for the Lakers is the size, and the Heat haven't really faced a big team yet, like that can play 2 7-footers. Like Bam has pretty much had his way with every big man that he's faced, whereas now he's going to have to contend with the likes of Anthony Davis, JaVale, and Dwight for the entire game. So I could see that, playing into the Lakers' favor, being that they are the bigger team and play a bigger lineup. The Lakers is going to have to close out, on those threes and keep Miami actually out the lane, which I think they can do. But like I say, I'm taking the Lakers in 6. I think they just got 2 top 5 players on their team. I just think that's gonna be too much for Miami, man.
Good, P-Boat.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go the same way. 6 games. In my heart, I want to say 5, but I'm gonna give Miami the benefit of the doubt. They do have a good nucleus in the team. They got good players. They got pretty good shooters. And the Lakers don't bring it every night anyway. We've seen them bullshit with certain people. So I'm expecting Miami to at least get 1 game for sure. And, 2 games just based off of how good the roster is. I think Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra is good enough to at least get them a win or 2. I feel like maybe Dragic might have an advantage on some of whoever we're going to have guarding him. Whether that's Rondo or Caruso or somebody like that. So maybe Dragon might deliver a good game. And I did see Iggy finally had a good game this past game. So I like what Miami has on their team, and I think they can get a win or 2. But ultimately, I think the Lakers' size, experience, and just the depth of the Lakers is going to swallow them up. So I say the Lakers in 6 games.
I ain't no surprises so far. I'm saying I'm gonna do the same. I ain't gonna say 6 games. I'm going Lakers in 5, man. I see the Heat pulling out 1 game maybe, but they're overmatched. Too many young dudes out there. They got a little bit of experience, but no real finals experience besides Iguodala, who been averaging 6 points a game or something like that. He had a good game last game.
Yeah.
To close out the series, but before that, he wasn't doing much at all. So I'm not expecting much from Iggy, except for maybe on the defensive end, like CED pointed to. Him, Jimmy Butler. They got a few bodies to throw on LeBron. And like you say, Bam is just going to have it rough, you know what I mean, trying to hang with 2 7-footers and score on 2 7-footers. The whole series, and not only 2 7-footers, it's 2 defensive player of the years. So Lakers in 5, man, and they also got the power of Adam Silver and the referees on their side. So there ain't no way the Heat gonna win this series, man. It's no way. The story is set, man. They're wearing Kobe and Gigi jerseys, man. So yeah, man, we know what it's gonna be, a tribute to the Bean at the end of this all. So Lakers in 5, man, and it is what it is, man. Anything else you want to add?
I would have liked to have the Celtics instead. I wanted the Lakers to beat the Celtics, bro. You know, that's gonna be a rival until we die. And I would love to stomp on the goddamn Celtics tradition as much as I can. I actually thought they would have gave us a better run with the wings that they have in Boston and with Kimba and all that. But I guess the ball just rolled how it rolled. So we end up with Miami, which I think Miami is still not no chump ass team. I think Miami is still good enough to get a win or two. And to say that's a lot because shit, Denver didn't do that.
Yeah, I agree, man. But Boston, they just flamed out at the end, and they just looked terrible in their last ending of the game. And Kemba Walker, he's just barbecue chicken out there, man. He got exposed on defense, and this whole playoffs.
That
And
took him as a veteran.
I was picking Boston to make it to the end. They almost did, but yeah, they just at the end of the game, man, all of them just looked like I don't know, man. They looked like they was ready to go home, man. I guess this bubble really affected a lot of people more than was led on. I'm sure they gonna all speak on it after the season is over because they don't want to seem like they got excuses now. But a lot of them seem ready to go home, bro. Like at the end of the games and shit like that. And I started thinking about all of the players and teams who was trying to go home, like during that last police killing and stuff like that. So yeah, bro, like it's just a lot of hurt spirits and just looked like a lot of lackadaisical effort out there and a lot of just lostness.
How long they been in the bubble?
Like 3 months. Remember, it was a 3-month stint.
Man, tuck your skirt in, man. My dad used to do this shit all the time in the military. You leave your family and go to the field for months at a time anyway. Do your job. Your job is to play basketball and win. And ain't got no time for no excuses, bro. This is everyday life for the military soldiers.
Facts. Salute to the military, man. And I know Mr. Bonner's a good dude. But yeah, it's women out there too, though. That's the only difference. It's women out there in the field. I'm sure these dudes is hurting. But go ahead, CD. I know you got to add something.
6 months at a time. That's what you do, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a big turning point in this series is gonna see it's gonna be whose bench can produce the most, because right now it's really just Tyler Hero for the Heat off the bench.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, Iggy's been up and like he just had a good game, but Hero's been the most consistent player off that Heat bench. The entire playoffs, he scored in double digits in every single playoff game, which is huge for a rookie. So I just want to see, like, if Vogel, I'm sure he's gonna probably stick with Dwight in the starting lineup, which I would, just because he sets the tone defensively. But I want to see, is the Kuz, the Rondos, are those guys gonna step up and continue playing like they have been, giving double digits off the bench the past few games like they did in the Nuggets series. So I'm interested to see like how that all shakes out.
Hero?
Huh?
Is it Kuz versus Tyler Hero?
No, I'm saying we got Kuz, Rondo. We got a couple more players. No, Hero's a dog, man.
The Lakers bench is way longer.
We're going to say who's going to do more.
The Lakers bench is way longer.
You're going to see some real defense, though, man.
Yeah, I will say that the Heat are a tougher matchup than the Nuggets were, as far as roster and style of play. They're a tougher matchup, but that doesn't mean the outcome is going to be any different. Go ahead, CD. You about to say something?
Yeah, like I said, that's just, I don't know, like, I think Spo's I don't know if he's going to go. He's been running pretty much an 8-man rotation, whereas the Lakers been playing about 11, almost 12 guys a night, in these playoffs. So I think
that's because they started blowing the Nuggets. When they started beating up on the Nuggets, they started going deeper into the to the roster, though, because they was kind of 8-9 man deep before that. But go ahead.
But the Heat just literally been just running 8.
They don't have a choice. The Lakers do.
Well, what's the Heat starting lineup?
It's Dragic, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy, Butler, Crowder, and Bam.
That's it. Yeah.
And that's a small lineup, man.
I honestly think that Danny Green can guard Duncan Robinson. But finally, I'm saying that about him. But I feel like he can guard Duncan Robinson.
He should be able to.
Yeah. I just wonder. I guess they're going to have to put KCP on Dragic
They better.
and put LeBron on Jimmy, and AD can guard Crowder. Crowder don't be doing nothing but just shooting threes anyway. So AD doesn't
AD
need to
gets the
attempt.
series off on defense.
Yeah, he doesn't need to attempt any 3-pointers this entire series. He needs to just stay in the paint.
You always talking about no three. He's gonna
He
shoot
doesn't.
I
threes.
will say that AD
He
is
don't
going
even
to have
shoot
to
no threes,
adjust.
man.
AD is not going up against a slow-footed joker this series. He's going against a quick-moving power forward that got nice jumping ability and is pretty strong. So he's going to have to change his game up a little bit. All that head faking shit he was doing against the Joker, it might have worked against him because Joker was actually worried about him getting to the cup. Not so much with Bam. He going to have to actually do what he say he going to do.
Yeah,
Which I don't. Which I don't.
Bam is maybe a little too short for him though. Maybe I think AD got at least 2 inches on him. No.
Yeah, Bam. He's listed at probably like 6'8".
Yeah.
His legit height. Yeah.
So. Yeah, and AD's a good 6'10", 6'11". So Bam is gonna give him problems, but I think AD should be able to be the winner in that matchup.
Right.
And
AD shouldn't even have to guard him though. He's gonna have a center on the floor. He ain't gonna have to guard Bam.
You think Dwight gonna lock Bam up the whole time?
I think he's gonna be like Bam hasn't seen a body type like that though all playoffs. He went against skinny Miles Turner first round, and then second round you went against slow-footed like Brook Lopez, who's not really athletic. Like Dwight and Bam are pretty much like the same size, but I feel like Dwight is a lot stronger than Bam. Not a lot stronger, but he's stronger than Bam. And it's kind of like playing against yourself, only somebody that's a little bit stronger. So I think that's just going to be a little different for him. Like, he's not going to be able to get that position like he was and be able to go around him. Yeah, he's definitely better than him. But Dwight, we're not counting on Dwight to give us 20 and 10. Like, Bam got to give you 20 and 10 plus play D all series. So he's going to probably have to guard AD. Yeah, he's going to have to guard AD. So that's why I think he might just wear down, man. That front line, man.
Go ahead, talk about it, Pat. I was just about to get into that.
Trouble, about to be some fouling out there.
And so I was gonna say you ain't got to worry about nothing because just like Jokic, they gonna have Bam, the best player, Bam and Jimmy Butler in foul trouble in the first quarter of every close game, and then it's gonna be Lakers. I want to say Lakers sweep. You know what I mean? But I know just to keep transparency.
Yeah, he's too good to get swept, though, man. They too good to get swept.
It ain't that. It's just that the league don't want to look too fixed, so they're gonna let the Heat get one game.
Quick story though, for real. So you know how you be on 2K and you be simulating the seasons, trying to see what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So
you did it in those Lakers and Heat.
Bro, some months back, I'm trying to put LaMelo on the Knicks. So I'm just simulating, just trying to get to the end of the season, bro. I did it twice. And the Heat went up against the Lakers twice. And each time, the Heat won. I said, hell no, I'm not going into the next season knowing the Heat beat the Lakers. I assimilate all over again to the Lakers world, bro. 2 times. So, I mean, I was like, damn, is that a sign?
Hey, speaking of 2K, did you see the video before the Clippers series that 2K predicted on the game and it said on there, you can go look it up, that the Lakers won the championship and that the Clippers are upset that they lost, but they understand. Kawhi Leonard understands that it wasn't his year and that it was the Lakers championship to win. They said that before the Clippers even got eliminated on accident on 2K, and it's on YouTube though if you want to look it up though. So yeah, I just want to bring that up because you brought up 2K.
Man, the Clippers just choked, man. Ain't got nothing to do with no video game.
Adam Silver, a.k.a. Tim Donaghy cousin. They got it fixed, CD.
They have 3-1 with two elite wings and blew it. Doc Rivers style. He's done it before.
Clippers now?
He gone. I think it's going to be Ty Lue, man.
Yeah, I seen it.
Ty Lue was just out there when they got their ass beat. Said, "What the fuck is the point of hiring him?"
But that's how it happens, though, man. He probably was going behind talking to Baller. Yeah, man. If I was the head coach, I would have did this different. All you need to get just an idea in his ear.
So you purposely didn't tell the head coach that you should make what adjustments to make and watch your team lose. I mean,
you don't think Ty Lue is salty for not getting the Lakers job? He gonna do anything to get a job.
He turned it down.
No. Well, yeah, they turned it down because they told him his contract is gonna run with LeBron's. Like, you're not getting a 5-year deal. That's why Vogel stepped in and took the 3-year deal.
Look, this LA, bro.
Should have took the 3-year deal, bro. It ain't had nothing to do with LeBron. Just take the deal if that's the job that you wanted for the 3 years. I ain't saying take a lesser money that you want.
What's wrong with that?
Say it again.
You got 3 years to prove that you can coach. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Why you want a 5-year deal so bad?
With a championship team.
And you only had one team in your life, bro, and you got to inherit a damn all-time Hall of Famer.
Pretty much.
Right.
So yeah, bro, like you haven't got to put in no work that a lot of the other coaches had to put in. And Eric Spoelstra, he had to be a video room dude, and then to make it all the way to be a coach. And you want to you just inherited one of the top 10 players of all time, and you out here talking about you don't want to take a 5-year deal. That's stupid.
How do y'all feel about Doc Rivers coaching New Orleans if he gets a job?
I don't like it, man.
You know, said don't like Doc. Doc said once Doctor just stopped coaching.
I think Doc is better suited going to a veteran team. I don't think he's that rebuild coach. I think it needs to be somebody like, you know, they need a winner. If New Orleans really wants to turn that thing around, they need a winner. Like, you can't keep going with these mediocre coaches. Like,
that's what's out there, though. It ain't nothing but recycled, your same mediocre average coaches. Bro.
I mean, maybe you go to college ranks, man. Maybe you try like a Jay Wright or somebody. I don't know. Maybe you try that, something like that, man. Or, you know, I like Kenny Atkinson, man. I mean, he's an underrated coach. I think Jock Vaughn would do good with the Pelicans. He's not a big name, but I think he garners respect. Like, you know, he had the Nets playing. I mean, and he didn't have anybody on the Nets. Like, anybody but LeVert. So I could only imagine like what he could do. Like the Pelicans are a couple pieces away. Like they got the core. You got Lonzo, you got Ingram, you got JJ, you got Jackson Hayes. Favors is a free agent. You got to try to bring him back. But you got Alexander off the bench. Like, they got a good little team, man. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they underachieved this year under Gentry. They had enough talent to at least be an A seed in the playoffs. And that's why I would definitely say they should have got rid of Gentry.
I'd have put them over Memphis, yeah.
Yeah. But Portland ended up the A seed.
Yeah.
That's because of the bubble, too, fam. No bubble.
Yeah.
You know. Portland was out of there if it wasn't for the bubble, honestly.
Though. They was. The bubble made it easier for them because they just had to be within 4 games was the little, you know, rule that the NBA came up with.
That catered to them very much.
Yeah. They just had to just keep winning out.
Yeah. All right, man. So we'll leave it there, man. We appreciate that. We appreciate y'all, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Make sure y'all share the videos, man. Make sure y'all hit in the comments, man. And soon we're going to start doing some Instagram live videos and maybe some Facebook lives too, you know what I mean? So we can get some more, you know, traffic going with the channel, you know what I'm saying? Some more communication. So, yeah, salute to the subscribers, man. Any last words, my dudes?
The guys ready.
Salute, man. We out.
All right.
Niggas is fake, and I thought that we was kin. But they don't wanna see you win. I'm that nigga, no contest. This ain't really no contest. I'm getting rid of these niggas forever, cause they just be coolin' for content. I just be cool in this mindset, and I'm a fool with the concepts. Niggas is foolish, I'm God said. Swimming in pools of the nonsense. And it's some jewels in the fine print. I just wanna see my people thrive. I just wanna see if we survive. See the lights thinking we could die. I don't wanna see your people die, but I really wanna see them equalize. I don't wanna see your people die, but I really wanna see them equalize. And they wanna see us dead and gone, but it's God showed us that my head is on. Heard them bitches wanna set it off. Tell them pussies we